Well, I'm at Blue Ridge Honey Company. Got these hives out here as a display. I'm here to get my bees. Bought a couple of packages. They're not open yet. I'm here a little early. So here's the packages. Gonna pick some up in a minute. We just got them lined up in here. 3-pound packages. Here's the packages in the truck. We actually got them in here. I've already got stung one time. There's a bee evidently landed on my back, and when I sat down I just mashed it against the back of the seat here, so I'm stung in the back already. That's all right. Stinging don't bother me too much. All right, we got the packages finally. I'm going to put them in the hive. They put them together with these strips. They come off pretty easy. You just pry that off. Well, I thought it'd come off easy. It's just breaking apart. That's fine. All right, that's just trash. Just randomly selecting which one goes where. I've only ever done this one time in my life. So we're gonna see how I do. The other time what I did was just dump the bees down in there, but I was talking to the people at the place where I got the bees, and they were saying they like to sometimes just turn the box over for a little while and let the bees walk. Now the way I understand that you do, first thing you got to do is kind of bang the bees down a little bit. Then you get this, you pry this thing here off. Now, like I said, I've never done this but one time before with one package. Okay, and that gets you sugar water in there. You pull that out. Not having too good a time of it. Well, there. Okay, they're wanting to fly out. Just gonna set that to the side on this other hive over there. But there's a queen cage in there. There. So I get her out. So she's in the little plastic cage. See if she's fine. Oh yeah, she's moving around in there. I don't know if this is exactly how people do it, but it's how I'm doing it. You see, I've got the candy end open. When I pulled it, I've never had one of these plastic cages. So I'm just real easy watching that I don't mess with the queen, that I don't job her, and I'm just gonna put that on with a frame nail right on the side there. It's all I know to do. I just made sure I didn't hurt her. I'm just gonna have it just like that with a frame nail. And then just up against that other one like that. She can be like that. She's fine in there, she's moving, working. So the way I'm gonna do these is a little different than what I've done them before. I'm gonna tap it down again. I'm gonna pour a few of them in there, whatever I can get. Then I'm gonna set them on top of her for a little while. Just set them on top of her. And I'm gonna cover this for a few minutes. Just real easy. Let them crawl down into her. Just got a couple of old supers. I'm just gonna put the lid on while I do this other one and just let her crawl down in there. And there's the frames to the other one. So there you go. I'm gonna just do this one the same way, except it should go a little bit smoother this time. Should go a little smoother, folks, because I know that I got that plastic cage and I got a nail out for it and everything. All right, here goes. Tap them down. Pry this thing off. Here's where I had the most trouble before, just getting that thing out, I think. Like it won't. If I didn't have these gloves on, it might go easier, but some people's fine without the gloves. I probably would be, but there's my queen. She's plenty alive in there. All right, go ahead and open the candy plug up. There it is, and they'll eat through that to the queen. Set that down. All right, I'm gonna put her on this frame. There again, I'm gonna put the candy below. I'm just ease this through. I'm watching her. Okay, so I don't do anything against the queen. I'm gonna take this over here to tap it in because I don't want to bang around. I already got them other bees on the same stand. I'm gonna put her about right there. I can pull that out later. Okay, she's fine. She's moving around in there. She can breathe fine through that cage. Tell you what, I'm gonna hammer that nail down just a little more. So I can just put a little tension without the nail just catching on there. I want her to kind of be like that. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same way I did before with the bees. Dump some of them in there. Like I said, you guys might be thinking, oh, why is he doing this and that? I'm just doing the best I can. Just leave that on a minute, and I'll take the video back up in a couple of minutes when I get ready to put them on in there. All right, I've waited a few minutes. I need to get on and take care of a couple of other things. So I've just waited a few minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and just dump these bees what's left of them on out in there. Somebody said it's just like trying to get a pick out of a guitar. Now I'll set this right up at the front. They can crawl up and fly into the hive. And I'm just going to ease these frames. I mean, real easy. Don't want to crush nothing. Don't want to crush the bees. Just let that frame go in there real easy. Especially this last one. Give them a second to move. Okay. Now, they're clustering around the queen. That's a good sign. Now I'm using this cover like that right there to feed them. That's how I'm going to feed them. I'm just giving them 2 holes right now. I don't know how many I need to give them. Now, and also what I'm doing is trying to see where my queen is. Okay, she's on the nexus, so she's good. I want to put it where the bees can get it. She's off to the side a little bit. Let it get a vacuum so it don't leak. And then I need to make sure I got my holes in the right place where they can get to it. And I'm covering all that with it's big enough to cover that. They should be able to get to that. I'll check later and see if I think they're eating. This medium super will cover it. A couple of bees in there. I don't want bees up in here. They can get back and forth up in here through that, but really no reason for them to be up here. Pop cover on. Okay, they're in there. That's all I need to do to them right now. All right, let's go ahead and finish these on up. Looks rough on them, but bees are tough. They'll be fine. Got my queen right over here. They'll get her out of there in a couple of days. Okay, I'm gonna put that together. Now, inner cover, like I did the other one. And see, my queen's off to the side. I don't want this leaking on her. I've not had good luck with the jar feeders all that much, but that's what I was told. It's the best thing to do for a hive this size. I've already poked my holes in this one. Okay, that one pretty quick. That one just got a vacuum on it pretty quick. Make sure I've got the holes in the right spot. Right that way. Okay. All right. Couple of bees in there. All right. Well, I hope this didn't look too much of a fiasco. Like I keep saying, it's only the second time I ever put in packages at all. And I never had that little plastic swing cage thing at all. So, didn't really know, once I got it out. The other one I had a strap on it. It was a wooden one with a strap on it that you could staple the strap right to a frame and stuff, and it was different, but anyway, that's fine. It all worked out. And the bees are in there, and we'll come back and check later on these. Let them crawl out of that. Back down here, it's evening now. Evening, I mean, it's like maybe 5 o'clock or something. I say evening, but here's the 2 packages of bees starting to fly in and out pretty good on this side. Over there, they're not working much, but you notice that hive's in the dark already. Not dark, but in the shade, so maybe just a little bit warmer on this side. I put them on the smallest entrance they had till they get stronger, and I put the 2 entrances as far apart as they'd go, just on purpose. So anyway, they seem to be doing good. Like I said, this one over here is a lot more activity, but over there they're flying in and out some too. So we're fixing up a fence here. Gonna do 3 strands. I've had it up before around bees. I just went that high. That's a little over knee high. I'm just doing the fence for the bears, and so doing it just a little over knee high is all I ever did before, and it kept them out because they just walk up to it on the ground. Even a big bear, if he's getting shocked by that top one, it'll be fine. Now you see that I've got a lot of the fence built, starting to get the middle post in and everything. It's getting along toward dark. I'm gonna go ahead and grab, I don't have a bee suit on or nothing, maybe I'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these boxes out if they come in, take them on to the house. And go around here and get that other one. That one's got a bee on it. It don't look like it's gonna live. Anyway, yeah, we got them in. I'm just getting the fence finished up here. Need to cut a little bit out from under it, and then I'll probably turn it on. It's not a rush to get it turned on today or anything, just the next couple of days. From the activity I see, it looks like they're going to be a success, but you never know till you just get the queen in there laying and stuff. That'll be the final judgment in a few days. The queen's laying. We'll come back down and check the feed on them and stuff like that day to day. We can lift these lids without going down into the hive. That's all covered up, as I showed you. A couple of ants on there. I don't like that. If they're starting to get up there, we'll have to do something. But yeah, the way it looks, at least they're taken to the boxes, flying in and out, and like they're getting oriented and stuff. So far, all signs point to success. All right, just one more clip of the first day getting the bees in. It's going on dark here. Got the fence put up. I don't trust bears, even though we don't have a lot of bears coming right through here. I've said it before and I'll say it again, it just takes one night. Bees is about in for the night now. It's kind of getting cool, and I think they've about had it for today. They've had a day of it. They got hauled all the way from Georgia by me, and probably from South Georgia to the place I got them in North Georgia. But anyway, here, this is one I've had, this charger here. It's 25-mile range. I've got two of them like that I'd used before, and that had been used on cattle fences before I got them. And I've got it sitting on the ground right now. I'm gonna come back down and put a post, probably drive that ground and rod in a little bit better, maybe even a different spot or something. But anyway, there it is. We're set up. Now we're officially keeping bees. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be making more.